Hi and welcome to Treasurie. Today we're going to learn how to make this lovely hat. We have double crochet stitches in the crown, double crochet and chains in this band, and then double crochet and single crochet on the brim. It's really easy, so let's get started. For our lovely hat, you'll need some cotton worsted weight yarn. This one I've done in Sugar and Cream by Lily. The other yarn I particularly like is Dishy. Both of these yarns are quite stiff, which gives the brim some structure so it won't fall down flat in your face. I'm going to make this sample in this dark teal, but I've been dying to make a cream one for my beach trip next week, so I may have to do that as well. Here we have a slip knot and we're going to chain 4. Yarn over and pull through. So that's 1, 2, 3 and 4. Join it into a circle by putting the hook into the first stitch, and we're going to do a slip stitch, which means yarn over and pull it through both of those loops. And if you pull that apart, you can see we have a little ring, and we're going to crochet into that ring. If you know how to do a magic ring, then you can do that instead. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and that counts as our first double crochet, and we need to do 11 more double crochet in the ring, so that will be 12 in total. A double crochet is yarn over, insert into the middle of the ring, yarn over and pull through. You have 3 on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through 2. What you want to do so we can close this hole at the end is crochet over the tail the whole way around. So I'll do another double crochet with you. Yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through 2. Okay, so keep going. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, and just move that around a little bit so you've got enough room. 10, 11, 12. So there is 12. So the chains at the beginning and 11 double crochet. We're now going to join it by doing a slip stitch into the third chain at the beginning. So insert, yarn over and pull through and through again. And that's our first round. And if you crocheted over that tail, you can just pull that tight now. And there you go. We now have no hole, just like a magic ring. For row 2, we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. And we want to do 2 double crochets in each stitch. So for the first double crochet, so this 3 chains counts as a double crochet, and we're going to do a double crochet into the base of that. So yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through 2. In the next stitch, 2 double crochets. That's the first one, and second, and then go all the way around and do 2 double crochet in each stitch. In total, you will have 24 stitches. Oh, you can't quite see her. There she is. She loves filming. Okay, let's zoom back in again. We're still doing the 2 double crochets in each stitch. And we just want to do a double check that it's 24 stitches because it's important that our formula works. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22. So we have one more stitch hiding there. 23 and 24. Now we're at the end, we're going to join that up with a slip stitch. So into the third chain again. And that's round 2. You may notice that it starts to cup up a little bit. That's good. Okay, sorry, this is going to be a cat video. This little cat, she loves me so much. She follows me everywhere, but she does not like to be patted. So if I try and push her off, she will actually try and bite me. She's cute anyway. Okay, we're up to round 3 and we're going to continue a formula. This time we're going to be doing 1 double crochet, then 2 double crochet, 1, then 2. So chain 3, 1, 2, 3. In the next stitch, do 2 double crochet. So not at the base of that, in the next stitch this time. Okay, that's 2 double crochet. Now 1. And now 2. So I'll go away and continue that, 1 and then 2 until we come to the end, and then we'll do a slip stitch to join, and that will be row 3. Here's the end of round 3 and we have 36 stitches. Remember it was a 1-2 pattern, and join into the third chain. Okay, round 4. Would you like to take a guess the formula? If you guessed 1, 1, 2, you were correct. So chain 3, that's our first double crochet, single double crochet in the next stitch, and then we're going to do 2 double crochet into the next. So just have a little tangle there. Sometimes the disadvantage of using cotton is that it can split. So you just have to go a little bit slower and put your hook through carefully. So here's the first double crochet in that stitch and the second. Okay, so we have 1, 1, 2, and we're going to repeat that pattern. So 1 single crochet, move along, and 1 single crochet, and then 2 in the same stitch. That's 1, and here's the second one. So just continue all the way around, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, all the way to the end, and you can join it in the third chain with a slip stitch. Now here is row 4 completed. For an adult size, you're going to do 6 rows for the crown, and you're going to continue with the same formula. So row 5 is going to be 3 double crochet and then 2 double crochet, 3 double crochet, 2 double crochet. For row 6, we're going to repeat row 5, which is a little bit of a break from our usual formula. But after row 6, you'll have 75 stitches, which divides nicely into 5, so we can get our band looking great. So I'm going to go away and do row 5 and row 6, and then we'll come back and we will start to do this part of the head. Okay, here's our round 5. Okay, here is our 6 rounds, and you'll want to measure it just to make sure you've got the right size. Now for an adult size, you should be around 6 3/4 inch to 7 at the maximum. And now let's move on to the side. We're now going to move on to this part of our hat, which is an iris stitch, and it's comprised of 2 double crochets, a chain and 2 double crochets. So let's get going on that. Chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, and double crochet into the base of that chain. chain 1, and double crochet into the base of that chain again. And one more double crochet into the base of the chain, so all in the same spot. And that's our first stitch there. You can see we've got 2 double crochets because the chain counts as the first one, the gap caused by the chain, and then another 2.
We're now going to skip 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and into the 5th stitch we're going to do 2 double crochet. That's 1 and 2, chain 1, and then 2 more double crochet into that same stitch. So all you need to do is repeat the whole way around. Skip 4 and then 2 double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet, and you will join it up at the end into the 3rd chain with a slip stitch.
So we've actually just finished off here, but we want to do a slip stitch into the middle of that chain 1. So we're actually in the middle of the stitch, chain 3, double crochet into that same gap, chain 1, and 2 double crochet into the gap. So there's a lot less counting now, which we like. Okay, there's our first iris stitch, and you can see how they continue in rows. So we're not doing it in the in-between stitch, we're doing it in that chain 1 right there. 2 double crochets, that's 1 and 2, chain 1, and 2 double crochet in the gap. Okay, let's lay that out so you can have a better look. So once again, it's just straight up. So you're going to do that all the way around into each chain 1 gap. And you will join like usual with a slip stitch into that 3rd chain there. Here we go, we've got our 2nd row of the iris stitch, and now you're going to go away and do 3 more rows, and that will complete our crown. And you'll notice the nice little shape it's starting to have. Here we are with our finished 5 rows. You can see they stack up really nicely, and now we're ready for the brim. Chain 1, and then single crochet is insert, yarn over and pull through, 2 on the loop, yarn over and pull through 2. So you'll be doing 2 single crochet into the first 2 double crochets, 1 single crochet into that middle chain, and then another 2 single crochet. Oops, I'm a little bit tangled there on the starfish. Okay, and that's my last one. So each section, if you think of it, has 5 single crochets. 1, 2 on the first double crochets, 1 in the middle, and then 1, 2. So go away and do that. So I shall continue that. Single crochet all the way around, and then once you get to the end, you can join it with a slip stitch. Here we are with our single crochet finished, and that's the completion of the crown, and now we're up to the brim. For the brim, we're going to be doing double crochet and then single crochet on the outside here. So for our first double crochet row, chain 3, it's a little bit tangled, chain 3, 1 and 2, 3. That counts as our first double crochet, so that counts as 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, and then 2 double crochet. And you'll do that all the way around and then join to our 3rd chain with a slip stitch. Here's our first double crochet row for the brim, and we're going to do 2 more rows with the formula that I will put on the screen right now. Okay, we're nearly done. We have 3 double crochet rows, and now we're up to the very edge of the brim, which is going to be single crochet. Now the difference with these single crochet rows is that there are no increases. It's just 1 single crochet into each stitch, and you're going to do 3 rows. So single crochet, very easy. Chain 1, single crochet in the base, and then single crochet around. So as you remember, single crochet is insert, yarn over and pull through. You have the 2 on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2. Just do that all the way around, and then join with a slip stitch, and then you will chain 1 and single crochet, so you have 3 rows in total, and that will be the end of your hat. And here's our finished hat with the extra 3 single crochet rows, and that will give it a little bit of stiffness, so you can roll it up a little bit when you wear it. Thanks for watching my hat tutorial, and I'll see you next time for more Treasurie tutorials.